Alright, my wonderful people, welcome to this channel. This one in Ghana. Ghana has been first to introduce malaria vaccine through the help of Oxford University assistance in order to curtail high level of death in malaria. Ghana becomes first country to approve malaria vaccine developed by Oxford University. On this one, Ghana's Food and Drugs Authority licensed the use of the University of Oxford developed and the Serum Institute of India, known as PVT Limited, manufactured and scaled up R21 matrix MTM malaria vaccine, leveraging Novavax advanced technology. An African country, Ghana has become the first country in the world to approve the use of R21 matrix M malaria vaccine developed by the University of Oxford and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. Unto this, Ghana's Food and Drugs Authority licensed the use of the University of Oxford developed and the Serum Institute of India (PVT) Limited manufactured and scaled up R21 matrix MTM malaria vaccine leveraging Novavax adjuvant technology. That marks a critical step towards reducing over 500,000 malaria-related deaths annually and improving the health outcomes of millions of people in Africa continent and beyond, as it marks the first regulatory clearance for the R21 matrix M malaria vaccine for use in any country. Meanwhile, the vaccine's manufacturer, the Serum Institute of India, has confirmed its willingness to produce the vaccine doses at both speed and scale, with potential manufacturing capacities of more than 200 million doses annually. Unto this, the successful registration, according to a statement by a senior associate, Sophia Dealers, was notified to the manufacturing and the commercialization license holder for the vaccine SIIPL by the FDA Ghana. Alright, it has been that the vaccine has been approved for use in children aged 5 to 36 months, the age group at highest risk of death from malaria, and it is hoped that this first crucial step will definitely enable the vaccine to help Ghanaian and African children to effectively combat malaria. Well, it has been that the chief investigator of R21 Matrix M program and director of the University of Oxford Junior Institute at the Norfolk Department of Medicine, Professor Adrian Hill, said this marks a culmination of 30 years of malaria vaccine reached at Oxford with the design and provision of a high efficacy dose vaccine that can be supplied at adequate scale to the countries who need it most. I congratulate our superb clinical trial partner in Africa who have generated the deserted supporting the safety and efficacy of the vaccine in children. Well, it has been that as with the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, our partnership with the Serum Institute of India has been key to successfully very large-scale manufacturing and rapid development. The manufacturers of the vaccine explained that the R21 matrix M malaria vaccine is a low-dose vaccine that can be manufactured at a mass scale and modest costs, enabling as many as hundreds of millions of doses to be supplied to African countries which are suffering a significant malaria burden. Well, it was revealed that the R21 Matrix M vaccine was initially designed and developed at the University of Oxford and has undergone clinical trials in the UK, Thailand, and several African countries, including an ongoing phase 3 trial in Burkina Faso, Kenya, Mali, and Tanzania that has enrolled 4,800 children. Results from these trials are expected to be reported later this year. My fellow country people, the Chief Executive Officer (CEO) of the Serum Institute of India (PVT) Limited, Ada Poonawalla, said malaria is a life-threatening disease that disproportionately affects the most vulnerable populations in the world, and that it remains a leading cause of death in childhood. The Managing Director (CEO) of DEK Vaccine Limited, Dr. Kofi Nsia Puku, said DEK Vaccine Limited, an upcoming vaccine manufacturing factory in Accra, Ghana, is thankful for the support of the government of Ghana through the Vaccine Manufacturing Committee and Ghana FDA, who have been first in the world to approve the R21 Matrix M malaria vaccine. We are focused on supporting the Serum Institute of India for their vaccine to be manufactured at DEK upon completion of the DEK factory. Meanwhile, the DEK regulatory team will stand by the Serum Institute to get the R21 Matrix M malaria vaccine registered in other African countries and make it available to African children. Well, that is coming shortly from Nisa Poku, as he added. Well, it has been on record that Ghana has been the first so far in the African country, to approve malaria vaccine developed by Oxford University. My fellow country people, what is your take on this matter? As has been that a lot of children are people that are being vulnerable to malaria, and that has been onto this matter. Well, let me have your take, my wonderful people. Meanwhile, a lot of people have said that it's a good step in the right direction, that this vaccine has been so great. People or things that causes malaria has been as mosquito, and in Africa, particularly in Nigeria and some other part of the country, faces this kind of issues, and now Ghana has approved this vaccine that will be helpful to the health condition of our dear country, Nigeria and beyond, because it is starting first in Ghana. Well, let me have your take. Remember to subscribe and then wait for more updates. Thanks and God bless.